Good evening, everyone. How are we doing? All right. Wow, what a great crowd. Thank you all for coming out tonight. My name's Bob Santelli, and I'm the executive director of the Grammy Museum in downtown Los Angeles. And I am here for the third time in 3 years to work with some of the best and brightest kids you have in the greater Kansas City area in the third class of the Grammy Museum Music Revolution Project. Now, you may ask yourself, what does that mean? I know there are a lot of parents here. You know what it means because you've been driving your kids for the past month to class over at the Sprint Center, picking them up, and hopefully they were coming back mentally and emotionally exhausted, and that we've worked them real well. But really what this program is to take what the Grammy Museum thinks is some of the best, brightest, most creative young people that you have in this area, to spend a month with them, working with them, giving them encouragement, teaching them about the creative process, and allowing them the freedom to do just that, to create and gain self-confidence and self-esteem, but also understand music, to become more sophisticated listeners, to become musicians with greater capacities to broaden their creative abilities. This is the third year we're here. I thought we'd only be here once. Now it's kind of like my summer home. Hard to believe, LA to Kansas City. The weather isn't quite the same, but I'm getting used to it. But we love coming here, seriously. We love coming here because we go all around the country. In another week or so, we are in Tampa, Florida, doing the exact same thing. Next year we'll be in Chicago and Austin, Texas, as this museum program grows. But it's always going to be its original home will be here in Kansas City. And that's really thanks to the generosity of the Sprint Center and Kaufman, because to send a big part of my staff here to work with your kids, all of whom, for those of you who don't know, they come for free, a whole month, thanks to the generosity of the Kaufman Center and especially Sprint Center. How about a round of applause for the Sprint Center in particular? So what these kids do essentially is they come in, they don't know each other for the most part. They come from all walks of music life. We have classical kids, we have homeschool kids, we have jazz players, hard rock players, we have pop singers, we have pop songwriters, we have wannabe pop songwriters, wannabe pop singers. And we put them all together. They come in, first day, no one knows each other, they don't know who we are, and basically we start. And what we go through, including our staff, myself, what we go through is something short of amazing. There aren't, I can say this for a fact, there's no other program, at least in America, that would have the courage to take 25 kids, high school kids that you never met before, bring them together, and write what you're going to hear tonight. Every single song, thank you. Every single song that you hear is an original. There are no cover songs. Every single song was arranged by your kids. Every single song includes as many kids as possible. They're all out there in some capacity. I want to pay special tribute to Josh, our sound guy, who we put through hell this afternoon, trying to get all the levels for all these kids. But you're in for a treat. You're in for a creative treat. Now, I know you've never heard these songs before, so you're not going to hear the hits. I need you to be patient because these kids worked really hard, and every kid wants to do his or her best. They're going to do a great job. We'll get this show moving as quickly as we can. Hopefully it flows quite nicely. Hopefully there's some surprises there for you. But stay connected to these kids. Stay in tune. Hear the whole show. We would appreciate that very much. I know I speak for them when I say that. And I guarantee at the end, you're going to be blown away by what you have here in Kansas City. Because the hope is, and I'll end with this, the hope is that someday, somebody from one of these classes is going to stand at the Staples Center in LA and say, thank you for this Grammy Award. I got my start in Kansas City at the Grammy Museum Music Revolution Project. Now that would be pretty good, pretty good. This year, we started something new. After the show tonight, one of the students, the student that we think worked the hardest, did the best, was humble, respectful, creative, intuitive, all of these things. That person will be my guest at the Grammy Awards this year, all expenses paid. So we'll see who that is. I know also that there are Grammy Music Revolution alum in the audience. If you are an alum, please stand up. All right, where are you? All right. Thank you guys for coming. We appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so just before we begin, I know there are a few other people coming in. We take these kids into the recording studio every Friday, and they record as well. So they're all walking away with recordings. Some recordings today, some things are built with loops and beats and things that we can't reproduce on stage. So we thought we'd start the program tonight by playing you something as we prepare final preparations backstage. We want to play you a song that they wrote and produced in the recording studio that we really can't quite reproduce on stage. And the kids are saying, oh, come on, we got to do so. I said, okay, we're going to play it for you. It's just a couple of minutes long. Give me some time to go back and get these guys ready. But I just wanted to bring out the two singers so you know who they are. Please welcome Leanne and Natalie. All right. So, what's this song about?
Just like boy drama, I guess.
Boy drama.
Yeah.
Okay. We had a lot of... No, we didn't. We really didn't. We really didn't. What about you? What did you contribute?
Well, the drama was really it was from Leanne. No, she had some drama issues, and we actually looked at her phone, and we saw, we read the text messages, and I went home, and I took some of the things that were in the messages, and I wrote them out, and the next day we came and we played them. Yeah.
So you hear Leanne first. She's the first lead singer, and you'll hear Natalie second, okay? Thank you, gals. All right, we'll see you in just a little bit. Enjoy the song. It's called, what's it called? What's it called? Broken Heart, of course. Okay, we'll be right back. Listen to it. It's really good.
That you would be back soon. Didn't think you'd be gone all afternoon. Didn't know where, didn't know why. All I remember is the look in your eyes. It's like I'm falling, baby, from somewhere in the sky.
packing my things, it'll be alright. Yeah, I'll pack up and leave, it'll be alright. Don't know where I'll be going, but I'm leaving tonight. Tonight, I'll be alright, I'm moving on. Mama asked me to stay, said it'll be alright. Mama begged me to stay, said it'll be alright. Don't know how long I'll be there, but I'm leaving tonight. Tonight, I'll be alright, I'm moving on. Now my troubles are gone, and I'm feeling alright. Oh, my troubles are gone, and I'm feeling alright. Got my troubles behind me, no sorrow inside. Tonight I'll be alright, I'm moving on. I'm alright, she's alright. I'm out of sight. I'm living my life, she's living life. I was lost, but now I'm found. Digging myself under the ground, and I'm doing fine. Now my troubles are gone, and I'm feeling alright. Oh, my troubles are gone, and I'm feeling alright. Got my troubles behind me, no sorrow inside. Tonight I'll be alright, I'm moving on.
All right. All right. Woo. Well done, guys. All right. That song is called All Right, and it is indeed just that. That was our opener. We wrote it the very first week when the kids were just starting to get together, and I think it started out with about 3 or 4 and ended up with about 14 or 15. But that's the exact spirit that we like. We like for kids to say, hey, come on, play with us on this. You have a cello, come on in here. You play the viola, we'll figure something out for you. The great spirit of cooperation that exists amongst the kids in these groups as they grow to know each other, both musically and personally, is really something interesting to watch. This next song is called, well, what is this next song called? Dylan, tell us about it.
This is called This Is Not the End. And
This is not the end.
Not the end.
Well, for some of you, well, for all of these kids on stage, it's not the end. It's just the beginning, right?
It is.
All right, so take us away. Come on, let's hear it.
try so hard. It's so close. This is not the end. This is not the end, it's where we begin. This is not the end, it's where we begin. This is not the end, it's where we begin. This is not the end, this is not the end. This is not the end, it's where we begin.
All right, Dylan Martin on lead vocals. Wow. That song, by the way, was inspired by Coldplay. And, you know, when you have a string section like we do, which when they came in, some of them look like deer in headlights when I started to tell them some of the groups that we were going to cover and think about, and unbelievable how they fit in. You're going to hear a lot of them during the course of the evening. They did amazing things and allowed the songs to really grow and be embellished. So just a great job by the string section. This next song is a song that came on to our scene and into the show at the very last minute. Afterwards, one day, well, I guess last week it was, these two next young women said, please stay, you got to hear this song we just wrote, you got to hear this song. So, okay, I hear that every day, believe me, I never get home, you know. And I said, okay, and I started to hear and I said, wow, that's a really good song, and I love the theme of it, so we're going to think about putting it in the show. And sure enough, it landed in the show. So singing will be Hannah and Kelly. The song is called
I'm Just a Girl.
I'm Just a Girl. Here we go.
Each day you know you're pulling me, and I'm unraveling. You really got me spinning. And you think you have made me weak, but vulnerability has become my inspiration. Hidden light beneath has been exposed, and where the shadows go, I have been searching. It's only in the dark you feel the light, and all the pain I fight turns to motivation. And I'm not someone who will change the way I write my songs just to get paid.
And I'm not someone you can pick and prod and bounce around. I'll be changed.
What gives you the right to tell me how to think, how to dress, what to say? I'd give anything to make a name in a man's world, but I'm just a girl. La da 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 da.
Used to be a puppet on a string, always following
Every instruction.
Used to win it with a puppet face, like lots of place. Cause that's what you wanted. Fancy dresses, they were never me. And all those girly things, I was just pretending. But you know I'm stronger than you think, and I don't need the strings, they only kept me captive. Yeah.
And I'm not someone who would change the way I write my songs just to get paid.
And I'm not someone you can pick and prod and bounce around. I'll be changed.
What gives you the right to tell me how to think, how to dress, what to say? I'd give anything to make a name in a man's world,
But I'm just a girl. La, 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 yeah.
And I'm not someone who will change the way I write my song just to get paid.
And I'm not someone you can pick and prod and bounce
Tell me how to think, how to dress, what to say. I give anything to make a name in a man's world.
I give anything to make a name in a man's world.
But I'm just a girl.
All right. Kelly and Hannah, well done, guys. Wow. I told you it was a keeper, right? Man, amazing. So, the thing about this, the cool thing for us is that every day we're writing all kinds of different songs. So we can go from something really poppy and cute and very radio friendly, like you just heard, to something, well, more Kansas City-like, and by that I mean jazz. It's hard to do jazz. It's hard to do jazz because you got to be a pretty good player, and it takes a lot of creativity, improvisation. Those of you musicians, you know what I'm talking about. It's probably the hardest American music form to play. And every once in a while, someone says, oh, I got a great jazz track. Can we do jazz? And I'm always reluctant because you have to have the players to do it. Fortunately for this next song, we do. And this song is called Prison Break, and it features Morgan on saxophone, and he's the one who wrote it and also arranged it. So, Morgan, take it away. Whoa. Well done, man. Right? Hey. Yeah. So let me ask you, man, that song, which is one of the a great song, as you can tell, people liked it, but it has some really interesting changes in it, okay? Surprising things. How and why did that happen?
Well, I wrote this song to basically express how I felt when I was playing early on, how I felt I was playing simpler and slower pieces, and that's what the beginning kind of was, and then how I came to this amazing program, and I get to play how I want to play and express how I really feel like I need to play. And it basically helped me break free, and that's why I called it Prison Break.
Nice. I didn't tell him to say that either. I didn't. Thank you. All right. Good job, man. That sounded great. That sounded great. Wow. You know, talking about jazz in Kansas City, you're so fortunate. You have a great jazz and blues tradition in this city. In the 1930s and 1940s, American music would be no place without Kansas City. You produce some of the most incredible musicians, particularly jazz, R&B, and blues musicians on the planet. And so I like to come here because I'm a music historian. I go down to 18th and Vine. I go to the American Jazz Museum. I kind of hang out there and soak up the Charlie Parker stuff and all the things I know and read about Kansas City. And I always ask a couple of the musicians in the class, can someone write something, come up something that pays tribute to Kansas City's rich music legacy? So that's what you're going to hear next. You're going to hear Blair Bryant on one piano, and you're going to hear the lovely Jada Kimbrough on the other piano in the shade. There she is. There she is. They're going to do their Boogie Woogie tribute to Kansas City. Check this out. Jada Kimbrough, Blair Bryant, wow, smoking. Wow, that's a little Kansas City history, music history for you. Wow. All right. We're about halfway through, got a lot more coming, and we have an interesting song coming up. Actually, if I must say, it's one of my personal, not professional, but personal favorites, okay? And it features someone you already know, Natalie, who was part of that really cool song that you heard about, Katy Perry and boys and drama and all that stuff. This is a completely different thing. Let me tell you, each kid gets to write at least one solo song in which they take it anywhere they want to, whatever they want with it. They have to put the people together. They have to figure out all the parts. They have to write it. So Natalie decides to write a song, and I said, oh, that's great. What's it about, Natalie? And she says, it's about real estate. I said, what? Real estate? Really? Real estate. You're going to write a song about real estate. And I said, what is it called? And she said, it's called The Estate. And I'm thinking, oh, man, okay, I'll sit down for this one. Real estate. I have never had a kid write a song about real estate. There's houses in her future, I'm telling you. But then I heard the song, and I fell in love with it immediately, and I fell in love with her voice. Check it out. It's Natalie Moyer. It's called The Estate.
Ready? Yeah, ready. Here you go.
Talk about losing it all. Some agent in Wichita. Been tied and turned to go wrong. Been broken down to the bone. You say how you're caught in this mess of lawyers and other businessmen. You work hard to get cheated by those guys again, but running ain't flying. When you're 10 feet off of the ground, and skipping stones is like abandoning this town. You work the extreme to go and blow away and surprise a little blunt face. But don't go sell her the estate. You made another deal in the West. Can go that too far again. You talk about opening the eye, bankruptcy and other lies. The catacomb and surfaced by people you won't beat in the end. But running ain't flying when you're 10 feet off of the ground. And skipping stones is like abandoning this town. You work the extreme to go and blow away and surprise a little vacant face. But don't go sell her the estate. Fell in love with a girl you don't know. Now you're wasting time and wasting the dough. Will you ever say no? But running ain't flying when you're 10 feet off of the ground. And skipping stones is like abandoning this town. You work the extreme to go and blow away and surprise a little vacant face. Don't go sell her. Don't go sell her. Just don't go sell her Thank you.
All right. Natalie Moyer, The Estate. Well done, Natalie. The theme song for realtors across America. I'm telling you, great. Okay, so you know that was a solo song. Like I said, it's an honor for these kids to get their solo songs selected into the program, into the concert. They get to record them, but to actually get it into this showcase is important. And like I said, it's a privilege and an honor. This next performer, Nick Schneider, he had two that we were trying to figure out. This is a kid who, Mom and Dad, if he lost 10 pounds, it's not my fault, it's his, because he never ate. When lunchtime came, he would immediately jump on the piano, and 45 minutes later, he'd write another song. He had a lot in him. I don't know what you fed him for breakfast, but it lasted the whole day, because I never saw him eat a sandwich. But he wrote great songs. He wrote great songs. So we thought, oh, which one should we do? So we picked the one that features a couple of other of his colleagues, one of which is Jake Kwan on the cello. But he has a bunch of these songs. He's a really cool kid and a really very, very aspiring and promising songwriter. Nick Schneider.
Feel like such a loser. Feel like such a freak. Where do I fit in? There's no one else but me. Standing on the sidelines, back of the curtain. My time to shine. When will I have it all? 'Cause I'll be big someday. 'Cause I will find my way. I'll make it there someday. I know it's got a long way to go. 'Cause I'll be someday. You push me to the lockers, pass by me in the hall. I'm just a ghost to you, someone to take the fall. 'Cause I'll be someday, 'cause I will find my way. Make it there someday. I know I still got a long way to go. 'Cause I'll be big someday. You excluded me. You shunned me every day. But you inspired me to fight for center stage. 'Cause I'll be big someday. 'Cause I will find my way. Make it there someday. I know I still got a long way to go. 'Cause I'll be big someday. someday.
Nick Schneider. And on bass and on drums, that's one half of the group bent here, one of the really cool groups that I found here in Kansas City. That's Kyle and Peyton on that bottom section there, who've done not just this, but a number of other songs you're going to hear in just a little bit. This next song, this next artist, I have to give you a little bit of a background. Because when we get these kids, many of them don't know each other, and they come in, and I start telling them how we're going to beat them up creatively and emotionally, and we're going to get the best stuff out of them. It's going to be hard. You better be prepared. And at the end of the first or second day, I can't remember which, Madison Meyer came up to me and she said, I don't think I belong in here. I don't think I can cut it. I think everyone here is they're over my head. And I said to her, you were selected for a reason. You know, we come in here 3-4 months before, we interview these kids, we audition the kids, and I said, we found something in you that maybe you don't know you have. And as a result, you need not only to stay with the program, but you need to write about it. You need to let these feelings come out in a song. So Madison went back, and she came back the next day, and she says, I think I have something. And she played one of the most heartfelt songs that ever has been written in this program. I want you to listen to the lyrics because they're straight from her heart and they're honest and true. But in the end, this song is called Struggles, but I can say that she struggles no more. She's really a vibrant and important part of our program. Madison Meyer.
This week I had struggles with singing. Yes, week I had struggles with singing. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm knocked down like a bowling pin. I had
Excellent job. Great. Awesome. Madison Meyer. Thank you, guys. All right. Okay, so we're going to leave Kansas City now and go to, shall we go to Las Vegas? No, let's go. I'm from New Jersey. Let's go to Atlantic City. It needs all the help it can get. We're going to take you to Atlantic City, to a lounge in Atlantic City. Late night, Thursday night, Atlantic City, smoke-filled room, a lounge act, kind of in the vein of Dean Martin or Frank Sinatra. Some pretty heavy names I'm throwing around here. You better be good, Zach. Okay? But he decides, this guy, Zach, decides to write a lounge song. Again, never had this before either. I said, really? Really? Have you ever been in a lounge, you know? And he said, no, I got this. So I said, okay, try it. And what he turned up with is great. It's really, really amazing. It's nothing like we ever had before. He's going to sing it. He's going to play sax on it. It's called The Luckiest Man in the World. And it's for a special person that he wrote this for.
Made me feel like the luckiest man in the world. Oh, 'cause you are so fine, I can't believe that you're mine. Oh, even when you make me mad, and even when you make me awful sad, I'll try to get away, but always will stay, and that's okay. Made me feel like the luckiest man in the world. Like the luckiest man in the world. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 'cause you made me feel like the luckiest man in the world. Oh, 'cause you made me feel like the luckiest man in the world. 'Cause you are so fine, I can't believe that you're mine. Oh, 'cause you are so fine, I can't believe that you're mine.
All right. That's Zach. He's got the melodrama down, doesn't he? He's got it, man. Oh, my goodness. Turn him loose. Nothing. I don't know who that was for, what girl, but he's dangerous. He's absolutely dangerous. Okay, you know, you might be asking yourself, all right, you know, this is Kansas City. We do have a rock and roll kind of sensibility too, because we haven't heard many rock and roll songs. And it's interesting, you know, if this were 20 years ago, that's all we would be listening to. But the American music tradition has spread in so many different areas now. But still, you have to have rock and roll in Kansas City. So thankfully, Joanna here is going to get us back to our roots. This song is called Anxiety.
Me to get out of bed. I put my headphones in. Maybe I'll just pretend that I can't hear a single word that they said. The anxiety, it takes hold of me. I don't wanna go outside. The anxiety, I can't hardly breathe. Tell me that I'll be fine. I'm losing my mind. I'm isolating myself, stepping away from this hell. Can they tell that my act is fading? Freaking out all alone. Can I ever be calm? I'm so tired of all this shaking. The anxiety, it takes hold of me. I don't wanna go outside. The anxiety, I can't hardly breathe. Tell me that I'll be fine. I'm losing my mind. The anxiety, it takes hold of me. I don't wanna go outside. The anxiety, I can't hardly breathe. Tell me that I'll be fine. The anxiety, it takes hold of me. I don't wanna go outside. The anxiety, I can't hardly breathe. Tell me that I'll be fine. I'm losing my mind.
All right. Joanna Massey, lead vocals. That was Joseph Gonzalez on heavy metal hair. And that was Mac Walsh on guitar, lead guitar. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. All right. So we're going to go in yet another direction. That's the cool thing. It's like we're all over the map here. You can only imagine. Nobody in their right mind would put together a show with so many different music forms and styles and changes and all kinds of things. But, you know, it really is about what the kids write. And so if they write what inspires them, then we have to pay attention to it, and we do. So when these kids come in every day, they're there promptly at 9 o'clock. We get rolling right away. Sometimes we have some guest speakers come in, some of the musicians who are coming in touring. They're part of the Grammy family or Grammy Award winners. They'll come in and they'll sit and talk with the kids, and we'll play some songs. They'll share some stories from the road or the recording studio. And we have that, but basically these kids spend most of the day writing, and we spend most of the day critiquing them, and hopefully at 3:30 or so, we go home exhausted. This song here, called Rhythm in the Streets, is another song that's indicative of Kansas City, and it is a real bouncy song. Kelly Sharp basically writes this and sings this, and it's one of the pop songs that she is so good at writing. Take it away, Kelly.
But when I start to sing, I'm heard. With my old guitar and a little charm, you'll be hanging on my every word.
buses rumble by. Vendors are hawking, little doggies are barking, and it makes me feel alive. I got the rhythm in me. I got the rhythm in me. I got the rhythm in me. Yeah, it's always with me, yeah. And no matter where I go, I can always find a home on the corner street. Someday, I hope I can light up a stage. There'll be a crowd of fans that know my name. Some tunes will be pretty, some lyrics quite gritty. The diehards will finish each phrase, and I'll always have gratitude for that Kansas City attitude that taught me how to play. I got the rhythm in me. I got the rhythm in me. I got the rhythm in me. Yeah, it's always with me. Yeah. I got the rhythm in me. I got the rhythm in me. I got the rhythm in me.
Kelly Sharp, how about Blair Bryan on piano, huh? Smoking. Woo! So one of the things we learn in addition to writing songs is we try and teach them that if you're going to be a songwriter, and we hope that everyone ultimately becomes one, well, they all are one now, that sometimes, in order to make a living, you have to do some different things. Like sometimes you have to write children's songs maybe, or even jingles. And they're like, what? Children's songs, jingles? We're going to really do that? And I said, yes, we are. Yes, we are. We're all going to write a children's song. And so that's what we did. So we're going to give you, just for a little break here, we're going to give you a little sample of one of our children's songs. And then we're going to play you one of our, well, most unusual jingles. Okay? That's all I'll say at the moment. I'm going to turn it over to Claire and Jeffrey on this one, and check out that outfit, huh?
Be nice to your brothers and be nice to your sisters, 'cause they are your best friends in the whole wide world.
Nice? What does that mean?
Well, treat other people how you want to be treated and share all your things for a warm, fuzzy feeling. So, be good for your parents and be good for your teachers, 'cause they'll love you more than the whole wide world.
Good? What does that mean?
Well, treat other people how you want to be treated and share all your things for a warm, fuzzy feeling. So, be kind to your old friends and be kind to new friends, 'cause they'll help you discover the whole wide world.
Kind? What does that mean?
Well, treat other people how you want to be treated and share all your things for a warm, fuzzy feeling.
It took us days to figure out what he was going to wear, right? Anyway, so, children's song. We tried it on some kids over at the Sprint Center. They headed for the hills. They were frightened. But we said, no, there's going to be only big kids here, so they won't run. The jingle, though, is really important because if a young songwriter who doesn't go to LA or Nashville or New York and wants to stay in Kansas City or Omaha or wherever and be a songwriter and make a living out of it, one of the things they need to do is to learn how to write a jingle, because that can pay the bills sometimes. And even though it is not the easiest thing to do, we figured we'd take a stab at it. So I told everyone, come back tomorrow with a household product, something that you think you might want to write about. So Jeffrey Kane there, the guy in the funny suit, right? He comes in with a plunger. I said, a plunger. You're going to write a jingle about a plunger. All right. I can't hardly wait. So they worked up this little skit here that basically accents Jeffrey's plunger jingle. We are selling plungers at the end of the show for $2.99 at the... No, I'm only kidding. I'll let them have it. Go ahead, guys.
Have you ever wanted to buy a plunger that plunges?
Well, of course.
Well, now you can. Thanks to our patented plunger technology, you'll never have to worry about plunger performance again. Just ask one of our valued customers here.
If it wasn't for the plunger, I would have never unclogged my toilet.
And if that wasn't good enough for you, check out how perfect it plunges.
If you have to wonder, get a plunger. If it won't go down, leave one around.
Order in right now. All right.
Get one while you still can. Supplies last.
This was my idea to include it in the show. I'll take full responsibility. But it was a lot of fun watching this. When we heard that plunger sound, I said, oh, my God, that's incredible. Anyway, so this next song is important because, for me, it's called L.A., and L.A. stands for Los Angeles, and that is my home. And the interesting thing about this song is it's not necessarily the kind of song that celebrates L.A., and in a way it does, because it is Leanne's basic story of a dream to ultimately go to L.A. But I want you to listen to the lyrics because there's some longing in there, and there's some pain and hurt in there that Leanne feels. And like Madison, we said, write about it, talk about it, get it out. So she came up, this is one of the first songs that we rehearsed and that we learned. And it features Leanne Cook on vocals. She wrote the lyrics, and she put together the band. And like I said, it's called L.A. It's a real good one. Check it out.
Wish you're here
Leanne Cook. All right, so we're coming around the home stretch now. One of the assignments they had was each of the groups got assigned an act or a band. And the premise was this, that in this case, Green Day, Billy Joe Armstrong just called the Music Revolution Project and said, hey, we have 11 songs for our new album and we need one more, but we have writer's block. Can you guys come up with a song for us? So what that meant essentially was the group had to go back. They had to explore and study Green Day's music, all the tendencies, musical tendencies, etc. And they would have to write a song that would fit in the Green Day mold. Now, we don't have a male singer. We have Hannah singing lead on this song. But you be the judge to determine whether or not this song has a Green Day feel to it. It's called Nut House.
In the nut house, babe, been constantly surrounded by crazies. Please, my love, save me from all this. It's not my fault, honey. You will see. They change the locks to the doors on your condo, and they block my number just so I can call you. I said that I love you. It was our first date, but I will still stand by you, even though you hate me. Okay. Hello, sweetie. It's been 2 hours since I last wrote you. Are you thinking of me? You're on my mind daily and nightly. I miss you, love. Please come and see me. They change the locks to the doors on your condo, and they block my number just so I can call you. I traced all your phone calls so you were kept safe, but I will still stand by you, even though you hate me. Okay. They change the locks to the doors on your condo, and they block my number just so I can call you. I know deep inside you must love me so much, so please stop pretending that that girl's your fiance. 'Cause they change the locks to the doors on your condo, and they block my number just so I can call you. I wrote all my vows and I named all our babies. The wedding's all planned, I'll still picture, baby. Okay.
Hannah Gaskell, everyone. All right. Woo! Did they pass it? Is that Green Day or what? Well done, guys. That was great. All right, so next song goes in a completely different direction as usual, but But this is a song that started out with inspiration from the great English pop soul singer Adele. And we challenged them to say, you know, you don't have to necessarily write an Adele song, but use her as an inspiration. Put together something that has soul to it, and it has something that might recall or reference Adele. So Monica Sigler is the singer on this, but this is really a true ensemble. I love the arrangements on this song. It is one of my favorites, again, because it's just so well done. It really is a great song, top to bottom. It's called Wandering Love.
Empty windows, hazy skies, downward spiral, all the lies that I told you just to keep this thing alive. These pages turn and fall away, bent corners mark my favorite days. When we were young and unafraid, but now our story nears its end. Our burning feelings washed away, our bright mosaic turned to gray. These stepping stones lead us astray, and nothing can restore our wandering love. Winding hallways, scattered lights, endless roads and sleepless nights. And I'm fighting hard just to make this right. These pages turn and fall away, bent corners mark my favorite days. When we were young and unafraid, but now our story nears its end. Our burning feelings wash away, our bright mosaic turned to gray. Stepping stones led us astray, and nothing can restore. Shadows of a past, a wandering, wandering. Shadows of a past, a wandering, wandering. Our burning feelings washed away, our bright mosaic turned to gray. These stepping stones lead us astray, and nothing can restore. Our burning feelings washed away, our bright mosaic turned to gray. These stepping stones lead us astray, and nothing can restore our wandering love.
Monica Sigler. How about Ryan Strickland on those drums, man? Well done, Ryan. Brandon Thomas on keyboards. Great, guys. We just got a couple more for you. Thank you so much for being patient and allowing these kids to perform the songs. Once again, every one of these songs, all original, all written within the past month, arranged, rehearsed, and now performed. Notice I didn't ever call this a concert, okay? Because we don't see this as a concert. We don't spend time rehearsing for a show. As a matter of fact, we started to rehearse for this, I think, Monday afternoon, maybe Tuesday. Most of the time is spent writing. Most of the time is spent working these kids and pushing them. And there's classes on the music business, on songwriting and lyrics and all kinds of things. So they really work hard. And when we come and present to you tonight, really what we're doing is showcasing. We're showcasing. And the fact that these guys can pull off these songs with just 1 or 2 days rehearsals after writing the songs 3 or 4 days prior is really an amazing accomplishment. So please give them another hand for that, would you? As I said before, it's an honor and a privilege to get one of your solo songs into the showcase. It's even more important when basically it's just you and maybe just a little bit of an accompaniment from Jesse there. But this is Dylan Martin doing one of the most heartfelt and one of the most emotionally intense songs of the entire class. It's Dylan Martin.
Lines on white paper that translate my thoughts and feelings for you. These simple words can't truly imitate, so please know I'm gonna miss you when you pack up your things to go. Remember these words to know. This is goodbye, but not forever. Turn a new page, start a new chapter. I want you to know you're never alone. Whether split by land or stormy weather, I will see you later. Please always know there's a place for you to call home. My heart is a place for you to call home. If only these lines could break divides and bring my brother into view. But these letters cannot realize a bond that's felt by so few. When you peek in the envelope, remember these words to know. This is goodbye, but not forever. Turn a new page, start a new chapter. I want you to know you're never alone. Whether split by land or stormy weather, I will see you later. Please always know there's a place for you to call home. My heart is a place for you to call home. Growing up with you by my side, playing games and wandering through life as two brothers who stick together. High school years, they seem to fly by. All the drama that's now out of our sight. But I know you'll be here forever. 'Cause this is goodbye, but not forever. Turn a new page, start a new chapter. I want you to know you're never alone. Whether it's split by land or stormy weather, I There's always known there's a place for you to call home. My heart is a place for you to call home. To call home. Yeah. Lines on my paper that communicate the lives two brothers go through.
Dylan Martin. That is such an amazing song. What's the origins of that song? How did you write that song?
My best friend, who's I've known since we were like running around in diapers. I'm not going to be able to see him for like 2 years, and he's going to be going on a mission for his church, and so the only way that we'll be able to communicate is through letters. But I don't feel personally that we'll truly be able to express ourselves. So yeah,
It's a great song. I hope he heard that. It's great. Great.
Ready?
Here we are again, it's 2:46 a.m. and I'm tired. We're both tired. Don't wanna feel this way. Should I go or should I stay? It doesn't really matter, but I just wanna hide the pain. You're like the tide that rips out the sand all day. You pull me in close just to push me away. That's never okay. We tried to work this out, I'm walking out the door, but you lost your head and maybe I'm not yours. And I don't understand why we're masquerading. I can't pretend.
Let's just pretend.
We're crumbling. Oh, and please don't try to fix it. It's too late, we're broken. Never again, never again. This is the end, it is the end. Oh, 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 this is the end, it is the end.
And here we are again. It's 2:46 a.m. and I'm trying. You're not trying. Oh no. Don't wanna feel this way, but we've broken down. I can't see your face. Doesn't really matter, but I can take the blame. You like the sun that touches my face all day. You warm me up, put a smile on my face. Don't let this storm take you away. Oh, I wanna work this out. You're walking out the door. Thought you lost your head, and baby, I'm always yours.
And I don't understand why we're masquerading. I can't pretend.
Let's just pretend.
We're crumbling, we're crumbling. Oh, and please don't try to fix it. It's too late, we're broken. Never again, never again. This is the end, it is the end. Oh, 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 this is the end, it is the end. I didn't want us to fall apart.
I never meant to break your heart, but
You know I'm not that strong. I tried to work the sail, our ship has hit the shore. Now it's sink, baby, I'm not yours.
I'm always yours.
And I don't understand why we're masquerading. I can't pretend.
Let's just pretend we're crumbling, we're crumbling.
Oh, and please don't try to fix it.
It's true they were broken.
Never again, never again.
This is the end, it is the end.
Oh, 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 this is the end, it is the end.
And we can make it through. I believe in you,
Oh,
it's
this is
not
the
the end.
end, it is the end.
No, no, we can make it through. I believe in you, it's not the end. No, 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 no.
Kelly, Dylan, Jesse Williamson on the piano and the drums. All right, well, we've come to the very end. We have one more song, and it's a big ensemble, obviously. But really, it's been for me and for my staff a wonderful, wonderful 4 weeks. These kids were great. No discipline problems. Nobody dropping out. No one saying they can't do it. They all hung in there. I'm really, really proud of them. And I want to send this special thanks out to the parents or grandparents or guardians who brought these kids, who gave us these kids for a month and lent them to me and my staff for the 30 days or so that we've been together. They're a heck of a crew. They're really great kids. You did a really good job parenting them, so give yourselves a hand because you certainly earned it. I am going to leave you in the hands of, once again, Monica, and she's going to take us on a roller coaster ride.
Change your mind once again. Take back your words, your things, and then say goodbye.
Grammy Museum Music Revolution Project 2014. All right. Woo! All right. You need to know who they are. I'm going to start with Jake and just pass it down.
I'm Jake Kwan. I'm a senior from Overland Park attending Blue Valley North.
I'm Clara Davison. I'm a senior at Shawnee Mission Northwest in Shawnee, Kansas.
I'm Paige Jones. I'm a sophomore at Scion, Notre Dame de Scion High School.
I'm Joseph Gonzalez. I go to Hickman Mills, and I'm going into the 10th grade.
I'm Dylan Martin. I just graduated from Blue Valley Northwest High School.
My name is Kyle Holt, and I play drums.
My name is Peyton Belmer, and I play bass.
My name is Mac Walsh. I go to Rockers High School. I'm from Leawood, Kansas.
My name is Ryan Strickland. I'm from Lee Summit, and I'm a 9th grader at Lee Summit High School.
My name is Madison Meyer. I'm homeschooled, and I live in Smithville, Missouri.
I'm Joanna Massey. I just graduated from Cass Midway High School in Cleveland, Missouri.
I'm Natalie Moyer, about to be freshman at Blue Springs Freshman Center.
I'm Leanne Cook. I go to Ray Peck High School, and I live in Raymore.
I'm Kelly Sharp, and I just graduated from Olathe East High School.
I'm Monica Sigler, and I go to Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm from the Olathe, Kansas area.
I'm Hannah Gaskill. I also attend Belmont University, and I'm from Kansas City.
I'm Nick Schneider. I'm going to be a junior at Raymore Peculiar High School, Panther Pride, and I'm from Lee Summit.
Hi, I'm Morgan Faw. I'm going to be a freshman at Blue Valley Northwest, and I'm from Overland Park, Kansas.